The boy was repeatedly bullied at school. After enduring day after day of torment, he could no longer bear the humiliation and chose to jump off a bridge to end his life. When he saw a truck approaching below the bridge, he didn't hesitate and jumped straight down. At that moment, a gang boss passing by happened to see him. In the end, he successfully saved Nanhai. And just a second later, something unexpected happened. When he woke up again, he was shocked to find that he had turned into the boy who jumped off the bridge. It turned out that at the moment the boy jumped, their souls had swapped. As he was still struggling to believe it, he heard the voice of a subordinate shouting outside. When he opened the door, "Okay, this communication." He thought he was dreaming, but the punch he received immediately woke him up. He also heard his subordinate Zhang say that he had killed Diba, the gang boss. Before he could figure out what was going on, Dong Shui dragged him to Diba's resting place. He was asked to sing in front of Diba's resting place, to thank him for saving his life. Diba could not accept the fact that he was dead. "Aren't you afraid of what will happen to your teammates? Android, you can still wait for me." "Who gave it to me?" "Ow. Yo. Please don't wait, big brother, hello. Been waiting so long for dad. I even lost my best brother, and now he's gone. I don't know what to do, where to go. I haven't earned much either, but..." The president, sitting by the side, didn't want any more trouble. He quickly stopped Zhang and told him to leave. "Don't cause trouble here." He said the situation here isn't lively. "Is he our pattern manager? You want me to eat dirt, but I can't even get a shovel. Even though I want to dig for you, I can't." Diba went to the room where his body was kept. He wanted to switch back to his own body, but he had no idea how to do it. He could only hold his own body, hoping for a miracle. Is it really dead? Am I just stuck here? Can I get out of this mess? Will I ever get out? My knees can't even touch the walls, can't dirty the wall. But it seems like this didn't work. So he went back to the bridge where the incident had occurred. He tried to imitate the boy and jump off the bridge, hoping that this would help him return to his original body, but in the end, when Diba woke up again, the first thing he did was look in the mirror. He saw that he hadn't returned to his original self in the mirror. He had even broken a leg. He quickly got up, wanting to attend the funeral. "You know, a few years ago, I thought we were done for everything fell apart. Just us. Could it get worse? Time will tell. I really need it." Diba's mind was in chaos. He didn't know what to do next. He looked up at the sunset in the sky. He fell into deep thought. Back in the room, he told himself that he could only accept this young body and continue to live on. As Diba was still wondering why the boy's family hadn't come to visit him after he jumped off the bridge, a woman with short hair walked in from outside. He initially thought she was the boy's mother. Diba was momentarily at a loss. "Who knows Michael? Haha no. If there is Mana Nana can't keep up. I'm so happy, very flirtatious and confused. It's not pure at all. Clap on me." The woman complained and left the ward. In order to get to the bottom of the Bo's situation, Diba saw the tablet on the sofa. After unlocking it with facial recognition, he saw the Bo's diary. It turned out the boy's name was Song Lixian. He had been bullied at school for a long time. At first, his classmates forced him to steal wine from his house. Then they made him steal jewelry from his house. When he told them there was nothing left to steal at home, they made him steal cigarettes from the store. Whenever he refused, he was met with endless beatings. One day, he found that Kui Shijing was assigned to the same class as him. Song Lixian was very happy, because he had always wanted to be friends with Kui Shijing. But when he looked at Kui Shijing, Hong Ziming, the guy who had been bullying him, saw it. Hong Ziming spread rumors that he was a stalker. After that, all the students avoided him. The whole school pointed fingers at him to make everyone believe it. Hong Ziming treated him like an outcast. Finally, after enduring both physical and mental abuse to escape it all. After reading Song Lixian's diary, Diba was so angry that he smashed the tablet. At this moment, Diba finally understood why fate had made him swap souls with the boy. Diba went to Song Lixian's house. As soon as he entered, a woman approached him with warm greetings. The woman was their housekeeper. It turned out Song Lixian was a rich kid. His father was a businessman, and his mother was a celebrity. But he was an illegitimate child. His mother was kept in the shadows by his father. She was drunk every day. The last time someone visited Song Lixian in the hospital was his father's secretary. The secretary was specifically assigned to keep an eye on his mother and him. The housekeeper suspected that the secretary was deliberately causing Song Lixian's mother to become dependent on alcohol. The president's wife was in the hospital due to illness, and it seemed she didn't have much time left. Song Lixian was the only son of the president. So once the president's wife passed away, Song Lixian's mother could use him to rise to power. The president's secretary also hoped to take the president's wife's position. So, they opposed the mother and son at every turn. Based on the current situation, Song Lixian and his mother were walking on thin ice. But for Diba, who was involved in the underworld, this wasn't a big deal. To help Song Lixian start anew, Diba decided the first thing to change was his hairstyle. He went to the barber shop and got a stylish, sunny haircut. Then he went to the mall and bought himself a coat. Next, he went to a bookstore. As a gangster, Diba never finished middle school. Diba's only dream was to go to college. The president wanted him to take over his position. But Diba had to abandon his studies to focus on the gang's business. This made Diba frustrated. So, he went for a drive alone. That's when he met Song Lixian, who was about to jump off the bridge. Being able to study openly made Diba very happy. While buying books at the bookstore, he ran into Song Lixian's classmate, Kui Shijing. Hey. There are grasshoppers everywhere. Kui Shijing kindly helped Diba find the books he was looking for. Looking at Song Lixian in front of him, it felt like a completely different person. And he didn't even recognize her. The way he spoke was also different from usual. Before long, the new semester began. Before, Song Lixian always got off the car before reaching school. But this time, in Song Lixian's body, with Diba's soul inside, he didn't want to be so low profile. He had the driver drop him off at the school gate. Diba made a silent vow to seek justice for Song Lixian, to punish those who had bullied him, and to let him live a normal life. The tone of his voice was also different from usual. Soon, the new semester began. In the past, Song Lixian would always get off the car before reaching the school. But this time, in Song Lixian's body, it was Diba's soul inside. He didn't want to be so low-key and had the driver drop him off at the school gate. At that moment, Diba silently decided to seek justice for Song Lixian, to teach those bullies a lesson, and help him live a normal life.